Related developments, the Delta State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Charles Anyango, says late Honorable Tim Owefere represented everything that is good. Mr. Anyango stated this while addressing journalists at the State House of Assembly complex in Asaba. Immediately after the valedictory session held in honor of the late lawmaker by his colleagues, correspondent Ikemweke reports that the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Chedu Ebie, a former Speaker of the State Assembly, Right Honorable Martins Okunta, and a former Deputy Speaker Fukekeme Solomon also paid tributes to the late Majority Leader and described him as a perfect gentleman. The report.
The Information Commissioner Charles Anyango said he worked very closely with the late Tim Owefere, who was the chairman House Committee on Information until his demise on Wednesday, 27 January 2021. Mr. Anyango stated that the management of the State Ministry of Information and parastatals under it saw the late Majority Leader as a colossus who bestrides the socio-economic and political space of Delta State with elegance. He maintained that the late Owefere was a good man, saying that he will not only be missed by the immediate family, but the entire people and government of Delta State.
The Ministry of Information, we see him as a colossus in the jungle of life, who bestrides the socio-economic and political space of our state with elegance and class. Not only his family will miss him, the big house state of Delta will also miss him. And we are pained by his exit, because to see another majority leader in his class is not something that is going to come by. We're going to come by as a state very, very easy.
The Secretary of the State Government, Mr. Chedu Ebie, said the late Majority Leader was an experienced lawmaker, stressing that the vacuum created by his demise would be very difficult to fill. Mr. Ebie stated that the executive arm of government of Delta State received the news of the death of Tim Owefere with great shock, saying that he was full of life.
Well, he was a very experienced lawmaker, full of life, and carried himself very well. I do know that very big shoes to fill, and I do hope that the House of Assembly will be able to fill those shoes. He's played his part in helping to develop and deepen the democracy in Delta State.
Our former Speaker of the State Assembly, now Commissioner for Water Resources, Right Honorable Martins Okunta, explained that late Tim Owefere was a professional to the core, noting that he had a good mastery of lawmaking.
Diligent. He was a professional to the core. He was a journalist. He worked in the Daily Times. And so carrying out activity in the House was unique and perfect. We've lost the legend.
In his remarks, Right Honorable Fukekeme Solomon, a former Deputy Speaker and senior political advisor to the governor, stated that the late Majority Leader was a symbol of integrity.
He met me as Deputy Speaker in 2007, and he learned very fast, very easily, and he became now, before his unfortunate passing away, in fire, a symbol of integrity, intelligence. A man that has progressed so much to the stability of the House.
They all prayed for the repose of the soul of the late Majority Leader and asked God to give the family the fortitude to bear the loss of their breadwinner.